Well, we're all getting ready for the Monster Jam season for 2014, and you can definitely tell with a lot of things happening recently. We got some news, just a lot of things going on right now for Podcast Jam, for Monster Jam, for Monster Trucks in general. First off, World Finals mailers are going out, arriving this week. If you've ever been to the World Finals, you probably get one of these mailers. It's a poster on one side and some information on the back side. Pretty cool. So, if you've ever been to the World Finals like we have, you'll be getting those pretty soon. You probably already got them. Also, some big news. John Seasock is returning to Batman, the truck that he won the 2007 and 2008 Monster Jam World Racing Championship with. He said he is stoked for the 2014 Monster Jam season, that he's going to be behind the wheel of Batman. The Monster Jam truck that he has a good history together with, the 2 Monster Jam World Finals championships. He would love to add a 3rd championship to that with the 32 trucks at this year's Monster Jam World Finals. John Seasock will be driving Batman January 3rd to 4th at Trenton, New Jersey, January 10th to 11th in Wichita, Kansas, January 17th to 19th at Sacramento, California, January 25th at Anaheim, California, February 1st at Houston, Texas, February 7th through 9th at Kansas City, Missouri, and February 14th through 16th at Worcester, Massachusetts. Also, El Diablo has a brand new look for the 2014 season, ditching the conventional old-style Chevy body style, going with a brand new 3D body that looks like a devil's head when you're looking at it from the back when it's doing a sky wheelie. The driver J.P. Ruggiero said, Monster Jam has launched sky high with the new look for El Diablo. It's an absolute honor to be the driver of this monster truck, and even more meaningful to perform and bring the best show ever to all the dedicated Monster Jam fans. I will certainly match the intensity of the new look when I get behind the wheel, and I can't wait to show it off while launching straight up in the air off a jump or popping a slap wheelie and taking it across the entire track. I know that most of the Monster Jam fans, like us here at Podcast Jam, loved the look of El Diablo when it was originally introduced, but I believe they will embrace this new awesome look and go crazy when they see it in action. I can't wait to hear the roar of the crowd while I'm making this incredible devil face come alive. I'm pumped with excitement. Also, the Monster Jam Maple Leaf Tour is teaming up with Kids Help Phone to stop bullying. It's on a nationwide campaign to generate awareness about bullying in Canada and empower young people to shift gears. And as to thank us for our stance against bullying, Monster Jam is offering a special limited time 2-for-1 ticket offer to Maple Leaf shows across Canada. Restrictions and fees, of course, do apply, but pretty big stuff there for Monster Jam. Also, fans can vote for what bonus element they want to see in the final event ever at the Metrodome on December 7th. The options are freestyle snowmobiles, trailer races, quad wars, pro trucks, and that is all. So freestyle snowmobiles, trailer races, quad wars, and pro trucks. Pick one of those 4, go to Monster Jam's website, and vote for the element you want to see at the Metrodome in Minneapolis. Of course, if you missed it last week on Podcast Jam, Monster Jam is returning to the Fox TV networks on Fox Sports 1 and Fox Sports 2. Also, let's see if Podcast Jam has any events this week around the country. There's always monster truck events going on. What do we have this weekend in store? Well, we're going to find out with the official website of Podcast Jam, podcastjam.webs.com, and we're going to go to the calendar page and take a look at this weekend. Looks like there is nothing this weekend for monster trucks. So if you do know of something, send it into Podcast Jam. You can email us. You can tell us on Twitter. You can do anything you want. If you have any news or anything to tell us here at Podcast Jam. Also, a few months ago, Monster Jam released the official Phantom sticker album, online sticker Facebook album. We have released all the videos from that album on our YouTube channel, which is Podcast Jam. Would you imagine that? It's all coming together. Also, Podcast Jam's other podcast, Jet Racing 365, had a brand new episode last weekend. So go check that out with the Perth Motorplex Night of Fire with the return of Peter DeWitt to Gravity Storm. Well, that's going to be all for this week on Podcast Jam. Follow us on Twitter for every news article when it breaks, people. We have it for you. That is all for this week on Podcast Jam.